Hey everybody, let's get into a quick message from the person on your mind. What is the person on my viewer's mind secretly thinking about the connection at this time? Something came out neutral. We have Nine of Swords. Okay, the anxiety between worlds. Like in the upright, this is some soul-eating, consuming anxiety. In the inverse, we're slaying the dragons and finding it, but there's like staving it off kind of energy. Let's get an archetype, an alchemy card, and see what else we can know about this frozen or pause, or this person cares so much about you, but something is making them feel very uncomfortable, but they know they can't behave in the same ways that they've behaved before, is what I'm getting. Quicksilver. All right. Let's have a look at what this anxiety, staving off the anxiety, means with regard to Quicksilver. Part liquid, part metal. Quicksilver, also known as mercury, is a mesmerizing material. It is a gift. Its gift is to slip between worlds. Right, yeah. So they're in between the old ways of letting anxiety or cluelessness or trigger happy energy run the show. And they're actually pausing, realizing they have a cycle repeating and they don't want to perpetuate that with you. So they're wanting to change up how they respond so the cycle doesn't repeat anymore. It cannot be pinned down or easily defined. Mercury came to symbolize the god Hermes and the great hermetic secrets of alchemy, always sliding away into secrecy just beyond the alchemist's grasp. It is said Mercury represents transition between the physical and the unseen worlds, between life and death, between science and the esoteric. It is the metal of sacred thresholds. Shamanic practitioners of every tradition must acquire the ability to stand at the doorway between worlds. This is no small feat. The Mercury card indicates the querent has a particular gift for such a task. This is the work of the shaman, teacher, sage, artist, and alchemist. Heed the call of Quicksilver. The sacred threshold requires your attendance. Okay, the power of a secret. So I'm getting for most that this is the masculine that's being asked to be at the gate of whether to divulge their secrets or to remain forever, hold their peace, is what I'm hearing. So there's something at the edge where your counterpart has gotten to a level of intimacy with you where there is this do I or don't I. They're no longer just run by ego and fear. This intimacy layer has come around full circle time and time again in your connection. This time the fear is not paralyzing, but they do not have the tool set to handle this with the final pinnacle once and for all. They're really wondering whether to go forward in your connection without ever telling you something, or to tell you something and to run the risk of it changing the way that you look at them forever. Okay, so what is your person considering most in this, I want to say predicament, but it's really in this puzzling. Missed opportunity is on the table here. They know there is an opportunity right now for them to come clean, divulge, lay their soul bare, but they're not sure they're going to take it. It doesn't feel like it's originated from their energy. It feels like it's been invited in this Mercury retrograde. We do have this Quicksilver energy. The color of the energy associated with Mercury is the emerald green. I'm going to ask for advice for you, viewer, regarding what's going on here, and see what we find. What is my viewer meant to do about knowing that their person is in this contemplation right now regarding transparency and opening up to them? 7 of Fire. This is the bravery card. I'm going to clarify this, but immediately I'm getting 2 things. One, to be brave that you don't ever need to know, that it's their free will and prerogative and it doesn't change your connection whatsoever. The other aspect is to be brave if they do decide to express whatever this is to you, that it does not reflect the love that you share or the value of the connection. You're safe. So either way, you're meant to know that it does not, the sovereign choices and history and experiences of each person are theirs alone, and that the version of them that partook in certain choices in the past is not the same version of who they are now. What can I see for my viewer when this person comes back into communication? Next. There might be something codependent playing out. It's advisable to allow things to flow naturally, but do not get hooked into a battle of wits, of ego. See beyond the petty crimes I heard of indifference or the smoke and mirrors, any of the things that your person is doing as a defense mechanism or because they feel cornered right now. Let them have their solitude in experiencing what they are experiencing completely. Surrender completely to your person being in the energy they're in at this time. What is the advice if it is the person watching this and the tables are flipped here? If the person watching this is the one that feels they need to come clean, what is it? Advice there, the Tower. Ooh, which tower would you like to choose here? The one that feels as though you hide a piece of yourself and your creation story. For those who much is forgiven, much love is gained. Or the one that swallows the pride and confesses. When we are able to speak about the things that we are not proud of, that is one of the signs of healing and overcoming, that we are now in safety enough to speak of something in hindsight, in past tense, and know that the healing has been fulfilled, so that we are no longer ego identified with it, and we can now talk about it objectively. So a little bit more time may be needed, but let's go into the membership area with an extended read on how this is playing out in your dynamic right now. If this resonates and you'd like to follow the storyline further there, please join me. The link to the membership area is in the description below. And if this is where we part ways on this reading, many blessings and bye for now.